Hello everyone, welcome to Carnivorous Plants Hub. Today I'm going to be unboxing a new grow light I received from Spider Farmer. My plant collection has expanded and I'm upgrading my dormancy situation this year. I've purchased a newer, bigger grow tent and I'm putting a new shelf inside that tent. This shelf is 8 feet long and I needed some grow lights that can stretch down long ways rather than lights that light up in a square. The lights I'm unboxing today are the Spider Farmer Glow 80, which are 80 total watt full spectrum LED grow lights. Stick around though, after I unbox them, I'm going to go through the setup and show you how they look with some carnivorous plants under them. I'm really excited about these lights. I love the versatility of being able to use them on a long shelf full of plants. The Glow 80 lights use high efficiency diodes that have 5200 lumens of output. They provide full spectrum sun-like lighting. They emit 5000 to 5500K white, 3000 to 3500K warm white, and 650 to 660 nanometers red. They also daisy chain up to 8 total lights, which is extremely convenient. Spider Farmer also offers a 5-year warranty, which gives you a nice peace of mind when purchasing these lights. If you'd like to look up more technical information on these lights, I do have a link in the description and pinned comment where you can check them out directly with Spider Farmer. Also, they were kind enough to offer my viewers a discount of 8% when you use the code BUGEATER at checkout. That's BUGEATER, BUGEATER. Make sure to go check it out. The lights come with a few different things, most of which are different methods to mount or just hang the lights. These straps are pretty standard grow light straps. They're adjustable so you can higher or lower the grow light from each side. I'll give you a better view of how these look and work when I show the lights completely set up. And of course it comes with some zip ties, which can be like your best friend when it comes to hanging these lights inside of your tent or anywhere else for that matter. We also have the main power cord for the lights. Remember, these do connect to each other, so we just need one power cord, which is really nice. Also, this was a nice surprise. They come with a timer. I have a bunch of timers, but they're all being used. I almost always forget to get a timer. You don't remember you need them until you do. Them throwing in a timer is a really nice touch. It also comes with these metal rods, which I was a bit confused about, but it turns out that they attach to the end of the light. Once they're attached to the light, this gives you the option to hang the bar vertically. It's a nice addition and something I hadn't seen before with this style of bar light. These will make vertical hanging much easier. And of course, it comes with a user manual, which gives you some safety and general care information. It also has the specifications and package contents, but probably the most important part is the installation instructions. This is where I learned what those metal rods were for. If you have any questions regarding how to hang or to mount, this should clear it up for you. And here's a quick shot of everything that comes in the package, except the zip ties. I forgot to throw those in the shot. Here's another close-up look of those LED diodes. And now that you've taken a pretty good look at those, let's go ahead and get these lights set up. Setting up the Spider Farmer Glow 80 bar lights was actually really simple. Well, I made part of it a little more complicated than I needed to, but that's why I'm showing you this, to help you make it much easier on yourself. I hung my lights up as they needed to be even and just above the plants that I'm going to be placing here. I'll show you what they look like with the plants here in just a few moments, but right now I just wanted to show you how they look when I hung them up. You can see my hanging process was harder than it should have been. It's much easier if you just use the zip ties. The carabiners were just a little bit too small to go around the bars that I have on my tent, so I used the end of the bar for the light closer to the side of the tent. Then, for the one toward the middle, I used some of the extra rope from the first light that I hung. You can bypass this mess by simply just using the zip tie on your bar. Then connect the carabiner to the zip tie. Don't overcomplicate it like I did. There we go, I went ahead and fixed it. The zip tie is attached to the bar on top of my tent, and the light is attached to the zip tie. Now I can easily move it back and forth. The excess string to the left is just where I rolled it up to keep it out of the way. Make sure you adjust the light where you want it before tucking away the excess rope. You'll need the excess to make adjustments. Once you have it where you want it, go ahead and tuck away the extra rope wherever you'd like it so it stays out of your way. Once you have the light hung, you can use these little strap devices. And I'm not really 100% sure what these are called. If you know what they're technically called, please throw it in the comments. I'm not really sure what the technical name is for them. But anyway, you can just push down the tab, make sure you have a hold of the rope before you do so. Then you can move the light up or down depending on what you need. You can pull the light up or you can let the light down. Again, just make sure you're holding the rope before you press the tab. The weight of the light will drop it down if you're not holding on, and it can crash down to the floor. So just make sure you're holding on to that. When you install the lights, make sure that you're pointing them in opposite directions so you can connect them. If you install the lights in the same direction, they do not daisy chain at the end. I actually did this on my first try and I had to flip the light. When installing the lights, make sure to consider and think about where you want your power cable to go and which side makes more sense to connect the lights. My power cable goes out the back of the tent, so I set the lights up where the power cable was closer to the hole in the back of the tent. There isn't a lot of planning needed here, but it's good to consider where you will want this power cable to go and which side you'll want to connect the lights. The carabiners didn't fit great into these little tabs that are connected to the light directly. I might also recommend putting some zip ties through these tabs to make connecting the carabiner much easier. I was able to get them in, but it took some convincing. The zip tie would make this much easier to get on and off. If you accidentally put the bar on the wrong way, they should be pretty easy to remove and flip without much of a problem, especially if you're using the zip ties to attach to the bars at the top and to the tab of the actual light. And here's a good look at the technical information that's on the lights directly in case you were interested. Alright, and now let's go ahead and take a look at how they look with some actual carnivorous plants underneath them. This setup actually worked really well for me. I have some taller planters toward the back of the tent, and then some much shorter planters that come in toward the middle of the tent. I was able to easily lower the bars on one end so the lights were closer to the smaller planters toward the middle. This isn't easily accomplished with other style of grow lights. The bar style made this really easy, low on one side and then higher on the other. The light is super bright on my plants, and they're already thanking me for getting them out of that cold weather and inside under some strong grow lights. If you're interested in purchasing these lights, again, the link is in the description and the pinned comment. Make sure to use my code BUGEATER to get 8% off your purchase. Make sure to click the video that's popping up on the screen to learn more about my carnivorous plant collection. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope to catch you in my next video. Bye!